Hi there, I'm Nancy Barrow, and I'm the Engagement and Podcast Director for Connecticut Paid Leave. And this is a new series called 5 Minutes of Impact. Short but powerful conversations with Connecticut Changemakers. And our Changemaker today is Katie D'Agostino, the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Central Connecticut Chambers of Commerce. That is a mouthful. So welcome to 5 Minutes of Impact, Katie.
Thank you so much for having me, Nancy. I appreciate it. Yes, it's tough to fit on a business card. I'll tell you that much.
Right. Well, Katie, let's start with what the Central Connecticut Chamber of Commerce does and who do you help?
Absolutely. So the Central Connecticut Chambers of Commerce is a large regional chamber. So we represent 7 municipalities. You'll have to excuse me. I have to do them in order alphabetically. So Bristol, Burlington, Farmington, Plainville, Plymouth, Thomaston, and Wolcott. So again, about 1,700 members throughout that region. Our membership spans across those borders as well. But we're a business organization. The easiest way to explain a chamber is we help put the pieces of the puzzle together, right? We don't sell widgets. We don't sell gadgets. But we sell a service, and we are able to make sure that our membership, about 87% of which is small business, super small business. So they all wear lots of hats. And in order to not have to think about all the daily things that they have to do or add more to it, they give us a call and we help them to take care of everything they need.
Oh, that's amazing. So is there a certain project or initiative that you're working on that you're really proud of, Katie?
Yeah, actually, we have a ton. So we do well over 100 events and programs a year because we are so large. But some of the ones to really highlight and make sure that people know about, obviously, Chamber of Commerce, economic and workforce development is paramount to us. So we do have a workforce training program under our umbrella. It's called Bristol Works. Don't let the name fool you. It does support the entire state. Just happens to be centered here and headquartered here in Bristol. But they provide training that really is just foundational and fundamental to every employer throughout the state. So that's a really unique differentiator for us as a chamber to have that kind of program under our umbrella. We also take care of a lot of leadership development programming. So if there's a young leader in an organization, or even as we've learned through doing these over the past few years, lots of managers have been with their organizations for years and have been promoted up through the ranks through all these years and never really were taught how to be a manager. So they've even joined our program. So it's really kind of opened the doors to us to really try to provide unique programming to everyone. And then one of the things that is just very important to us is our advocacy work. So anything legislative related, and obviously we're in the thick of our current legislative session. So we really try to stay on top of all that and make sure, again, that all of our members that wear so many hats are really able to know what's going on at the Capitol.
Yeah, that's so important, right? And it's wonderful that you have so many cities and towns that you represent.
Yes, and every single one of them is unique. So it's all great. It keeps no day is the same. I'll tell you that much.
Well, that keeps it interesting, right?
Yes, absolutely. We cannot complain. Every day we come in here and there's always a different challenge to meet, which just, keeps it interesting and exciting. And, all of us that work here too, and we're a small but mighty team. We have 3 full-time employees and 2 part-time employees. I'd have to think too that all of us are kind of really the center of our families too, right? Any holiday that we get together, somebody's always picking our brain about what's going on in the city or what's that new building or what did that sell to. So, we get a little bit of insider knowledge too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. How can people watching this interview get in touch with you, Katie, at the Central Connecticut Chamber of Commerce?
Absolutely. Thank you. So our phone number, 860-584-4718, it is answered every day that we are here, Monday to Thursday, 8 to 4:30 and Friday, 8 to noon. Our website, centralctchambers.org. And then we are on every social media platform as well. So we're always willing to talk to people. That's why we're here. Call us, email us. We really want to chat with you.
I love it. And Katie, can you give me one final thought that you want our viewers to take away from this conversation today?
Absolutely. Whether you're a member of the Central Connecticut Chamber or any other chamber, or if you're not, please join a chamber. It's so important. Your small business will benefit from it 1,000,000 times over than what your membership dues are. We are here to support you.
Oh, it's so great. And Time flies when you're having fun, because that's all the time we have on 5 Minutes of Impact. Short but powerful conversations with Connecticut Changemakers. And I really want to thank our Connecticut Changemaker, Katie D'Agostino, the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Central Connecticut Chambers of Commerce. Tongue twister, but thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Nancy.
A pleasure talking to you. I'm Nancy Barrow, and for a deeper dive into Connecticut paid leave, please listen to the Paid Leave podcast on our website at ctpaidleave.org. And thanks for joining us.